Hi. Vlog? I guess. Story time? I don't know. So, this story time is gonna be like one of my ghosts things and like basically how I started to believe in the supernatural because, man, I've been through some shit. I've been through the mud, through the dirt, through the sandstorm, through the thunderstorm, through the hurricane. Like, I've been through shit. And my life is shit sometimes. But you know what? I don't even care anymore. Because you wanna know why? Because I got awesome friends. But that's besides the point. So, there's these 3 kids I was hanging out with this day. And it was, let's call them, so the oldest, she was 12. We're going to call her Blue. We're going to call the middle child, who was like 9. We're going to call him Purple. And we're going to call the youngest Green. So, Blue, Green, and Purple, we all went to on top of the hill, which, if I can, I'll put, like, pictures. So, like, here's a picture, obviously, so, like, whatever. So, we went up the creek that we had. It's kind of set up, like, the picture just showed it kind of. That was, like, just the bottom part. It wasn't even the full creek, but it went up like that, and there was a giant hill that went weak. And on top of that hill, there was a stump. And if you kept going straight, there was this big opening, and there was this ring of mushrooms. And if you know, and you're like me, and you love supernatural, this is what it's a fairy ring. It's called a fairy ring, but clarification, you know, whatever. And so I have this cross candle holder, and we brought 2 witch books because we were about to go to the Black Sisters that day. No, the day after that day. And so, you know, that stuff. And, what was I about to say? We brought 2 books. We brought playing cards. We brought a candle. We brought, like, 3 lighters. We brought a plastic knife because we had to, you know, do stuff with it, you know. We weren't protected, so, you know, whatever. And, like, I didn't have this. Like, I didn't have my evil eye necklace. I didn't have this evil eye necklace. Like, I didn't have any of that. I didn't have a crystal. My cross was missing. Even though I'm not Christian. Like, I don't know why I have it. It was for my dad, but, you know, I still keep it, so whatever. It's still my stone, but that's the, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so anyways. So, no. So, in this, we were on top of the hill in the fairy ring, which we were stupid, and I didn't know what fairy ring was at the time. I was 8 fucking years old. I was 8 doing this with a 4-year-old, 4 to 5-year-old, a 9-year-old. So on my, like, neck, you can see that rash. I didn't scratch at my neck at all. I don't know where that came from. And a 12-year-old. This is what I did. Okay, so anyways. So, we were sitting there and we lit the candle and the cross, and we were using this ghost app on my phone. And we were like, is there any spirits that want to communicate with us? You can show yourself, but you may not attach yourself to us. You may stay in these woods. You will not harm us. If you want to, you can talk to us, but you may not follow us home. You have to stay in these woods. You may not hurt any of us. You can talk to us. That's it. End of story. So, you know, I said, like, a bunch of just random crap, and we're just like, okay. And there was no wind. And it was after one of my cats died because they got eaten, but, you know, whatever. All of a sudden, the candle blows up. There was no wind. All of a sudden, the candle goes out. And we're just like, there's no wind. So we're just going to call them Kaylin, Tegan, and Leah. So Leah was the youngest, Tegan was the middle, Kaylin was the oldest. So Kaylin picks up the candle thing, the candle holder. She tries to relight the candle. But every single time, she burnt herself. Even though the fire part of the lighter was hitting the candle. The candle wouldn't light. There was nothing on the wick. There was no wax or anything. And we tried to light it, and we couldn't. She kept burning her finger. Her finger had, like, a first-degree burn on it. But whatever, you know. Like, her finger was so burnt, like, it hurt for, like, a week. And she burnt herself at least 10 times. Because she was trying to light the candle back. And we were just like, okay, give me the lighter and candle. I let it first try. And we asked the same question, like, is there any spirits that want to communicate with us? You can, you just can't, you know, do any of that stuff. Candle blew out again. There's no wind. We're in a fairy circle. A fairy ring. Same thing. And the candle blew out again. Kaylin tries to relight it. Burns herself on a different finger. And all of a sudden, burnt herself. Took this and slammed it on the rock that we were doing all this stuff, and it broke in half. When we asked her how bad did it hurt, she said it didn't hurt at all. It just felt warm. It didn't really hurt, at all. It just felt like someone pinched me. We were like, look at the rock. And she looked at the rock, and it was broken in half. And that was, it wasn't confirmed to be possession, but we believed it was And because me and her were both, like, we had our third eye opened. I don't know if you believe in witchcraft, but, whatever. We both had our third eye open, like, two supernatural experiences. And since me and her were both very open, I feel like since we didn't have protection, she got possessed. And after that, the thing said, run. So we were on top of the hill. It said, run fast downhill. When me and Kaylin looked down the hill, because they were like, we're on a hill right now. So we looked down the hill, and we see this all-black figure on all fours crawling down, like running really fast on all fours in the creek water. It wasn't a bear. We don't have bears in our woods. There was never a bear. There was proof foxes and coyotes, but they're not black. They're not black. And it didn't look like an animal. It looked like someone on all fours crawling. Right? And here's some background information from when I was in, like, kindergarten. So when I was in kindergarten, I had this friend named Cameron. We sat on the bus, and since I was in the country, still am, kind of. I'm just more in, like, uptown country, but whatever. And so me and Cameron always used to look in this barn when we passed, and there was this big hole. And there was always this, like, shadow person standing in it, and it was abandoned. Nobody went there. It was private property. Like, nobody went there. Like, normally there was cops around it, but that day there wasn't. And after that day, there was no cops there at all. But there was cameras and stuff. And that thing, it was like, I could draw it right now, so I'm just gonna, ooh, ew, that was gross. Anyways, so this is what it looked like. I'm gonna draw it in blue, but it was in black. So, this is what it looked like. These are its legs, these are its arms, this is its head. So weird, right? And when me and Kaylin both looked back, all of a sudden in front of me and Kaylin, Tegan and Ellie, we all saw it. That thing was in front of us, and then we all looked at each other, and we looked back, he was gone. I'm getting chills talking about this. I don't think I scratched this at all, but if I did, I'll put it here. But, my scar's also here, but when I was a baby. But that's off topic. So that's what happened that day. And when we went to the Fox Sisters, where the house was originally sat, but the house isn't there anymore, but we went to its property, and in the woods, it was private property, and we didn't know. And we found the creek, and there was paintings on the tree saying, leave now, they haunt this place. And we're like, what? We kept finding them. Like, we went like 10 minutes deep into the woods when my dad was like, where are you guys? And we're like, we're in the woods, we kicked the ball into here and we need to go find it. That was a complete lie, but whatever. We kept finding it. The Fox Sisters haunt this place, leave now. We left an offering on their little thing where it talks about it. We left a bunch of crystals there, and we're like, take these. If any of you guys do haunt this place, you may not follow it home. And that's kind of like the story, because nothing else happened after that night, except for birds kept hitting our windows, which never happened in 8 years. Well, 4 years. And the birds kept slamming into our windows, into Tegan's windows, because we camped out there. So the birds kept slamming into them, and we're just so confused. But that was my little story time. It was really short, but I gotta close this up. Okay, bye.